Elena Petrova, 42, gripped her snowshoes tighter as she trudged through the tiger's frozen hellscape. A seasoned Siberian wildlife researcher with the Russian Academy of Sciences, she tracked Amur tigers for 15 years. This January storm hit harder than any she'd faced, winds clocking 80 kilometers per hour, temperatures plunging to -45°C. Her radio crackled faintly in her parka, but signal was lost hours ago. She pressed on, her breath fogging in sharp bursts, toward a ravine where fresh tracks had vanished the night before. Something caught her eye, a smear of blood on the snow, half buried by fresh powder. Elena knelt, gloved hands brushing away the crust. Tiger prints, small ones, staggered and erratic. A cub. Her pulse quickened. No mother tracks nearby, orphaned. She followed the trail, heart pounding against the cold seeping into her bones. The ravine dropped sharply ahead, a 20-meter chasm carved by ancient glaciers, now a wind tunnel funneling blizzards into a maelstrom. Elena edged closer, peering down. There, wedged in a crevasse midway, a tiny snow tiger cub clawed desperately at the ice. No bigger than a house cat, its pale orange fur matted with frost and crimson streaks. Siberian tigers rarely showed such ghostly white tones, a rare genetic quirk, like snow camouflage come alive, its ribs heaved with shallow breaths, green eyes wide with primal terror. But it wasn't alone. From the shadows above, grey shapes slunk into view 5 wolves, lean and ravenous from winter's famine. Their yellow eyes gleamed with hunger, ears pinned back, lips curled over yellowed fangs. The pack leader, a massive alpha with a scarred muzzle, tested the air, nostrils flaring. The cub's blood scent had drawn them, turning the ravine into an arena of death. Elena couldn't watch. She yanked her pack open, pulling thermal imaging binoculars. Heat signatures flared, the cub a faint orange blob, wolves glowing hot with bloodlust. No sign of a mother. Where was she? Amur tigers were solitary, fierce mothers who defended cubs to the death. This one had vanished, perhaps lost to poachers or starvation. The wolves startled, heads snapping up. The alpha released the cub with a snarl, hackles raised. They circled warily, but hunger overrode fear. Elena shouted, voice cracking, "Get off!" Back. She lobbed a snowball, then another, buying seconds. Heart slamming, she rappelled down the icy wall, using her emergency rope, boots slipping on frozen ledges. Panting, Elena turned to the cub. It lay crumpled, chest barely rising, eyes half-lidded, gashes wept blood across its side, and leg-deep punctures from wolf fangs. Frostbite blackened its paws. She wrapped it gently in her emergency foil blanket, the cub's body limp but warm. "Hang on, little one," she whispered, injecting a dose of broad-spectrum antibiotic from her med kit. "No vet this far out, but it might stem infection." Hoisting the bundle to her chest, Elena climbed out, muscles burning, storm unrelenting. The trek back to base camp took 4 agonizing hours, her snowshoes caked, vision blurring from exhaustion. By dawn, the outpost's lights flickered ahead, a cluster of heated tents, and a makeshift vet station run by her team. Dr. Ivan Sokolov, the camp's veterinarian, met her at the door.
White tiger cub? Are you insane?
"Elena, what the—" "Tiger cub. Wolves. Bad shape." She thrust it forward, collapsing into a chair. Ivan worked through the night. Cleaned wounds, stitched gashes, administered fluids and painkillers. X-rays showed no shattered bones, but hypothermia and blood loss had pushed it to the brink. The cub, a female, no more than 6 months old, survived the first 24 hours. They named her Siberia in hushed tones, a nod to her ghostly pallor and the land that nearly claimed her. Days blurred into weeks. Siberia regained strength, her green eyes sharpening, playful bats at dangling toys revealing a spark. Elena watched from afar during feeds. Raw venison chunks laced with vitamins. No enclosure could hold a tiger forever. Release was the goal, but alone? Orphaned cubs rarely survived wild winters. Poachers had likely killed her mother. Tiger pelts fetched fortunes on black markets. 2 months passed. Spring thawed the tiger's edges, but Siberia paced her pen, muscular now at 30 kilos, her white-tinged coat gleaming. Elena filed reports, petitioned for tracking collar funding. She seeks humans, Ivan noted one evening over tea. Looks to us like the mother she lost. Looks a los mother's hulls. Elena nodded, throat tight. We give her back her world. Release day dawned crisp, May 15th. A chopper dropped them at the ravine's edge, same spot, now blooming with tentative green. Siberia's collar beeped softly, GPS pinging to satellites. Elena opened the crate. The young tiger stepped out warily, sniffing air thick with pine and earth. She glanced back once, eyes locking on Elena's, then bounded into underbrush, vanishing like mist.
Found her, drinking peacefully,